Hello, everybody. I hope you're completely fine. And how has your journey been till here? Today, we are going to just study a very important thing, and that is file handling in Python. See here, till here, we studied about variables, constants, lists. They are all inside RAM, okay, and they are volatile. Once your program terminates, those data will be just removed. But we want or we need to store many data uh, permanently on the computer. Okay, so what to do for that? Okay, we need data to be stored on hard drive or SSD. So for that, in big picture, okay, we are just studying databases, MySQL, MongoDB, or things like that. But the very basic thing that we have to just study there is file handling. Okay, file handling simply will help us store data permanently on the hard drive or on HDD or SSD, and even after our program is terminated, we can just access those data again to work on them the next time. So file handling allows programmers to interact with secondary storage devices. Without it, all data is stored in variables is lost when the program terminates. We can just open a file, okay? For opening a file, we need the file name and also the mode in which we want to just simply open the file, okay? Right now, just as you can see, for example, inside this new folder 2, we have got only one Python file handling, and there is just no other file, okay? So see, when we just use file handling, okay, one of the first things that we have to do, we are just using the open function, okay? In open function, we have to just give a name of a file, okay? For example, names.txt. And after that, after a comma, we need to just give the mode in which we want to just simply write our or open our file, okay? In which we can write W, we can write R, or we can write A, okay? So W, it means write, okay? If the file, if this file is not present, this mode will create the file, okay? And if it is present, it will just simply open that, and it will overwrite whatever is stored inside that file. It means whatever is stored inside that before, it will remove them, and whatever new you want to just store inside that, it will replace that. The second thing that here you can just use is A or append, okay? Append as well, if the file does not exist, it will create it. But in writing file, the difference between write and append is append does not remove the previous file or existing data inside the file, okay? Simply it will add to the end of that file, okay? It will just add new data there. And the last one is just read, okay, or R. R is read mode, okay? It will just simply load data from external file into the RAM. And if the file does not create, this will throw exception. So whenever you are opening a file in read mode, you have to just kind of be careful about this runtime error that it might kind of result in, okay? So that is just how we do that. Then see here, for now, I'll just simply create a file here. Inside new folder here, we do not have any file. But the thing that we can do, first of all, we have to create a file, okay? For example, I'll just tell you that file is equal to, okay? That is a variable name. And the result of this will be stored inside that, okay? So I'll just say name.txt. It means just simply I want this file to be created. Then after that, I want it to be created in W or A, okay? So that is just, I simply open that file. When I run this, a new file will be executed here. Or created here. Then after that, if I want to write something inside that file, I can just simply use this variable after that, okay? File dot. See here, after dot, we have gotten just many lines there, write or writable or things like that, okay? So simply using the write function, okay? So here, whatever we want to write, for example, hello world. And after that, one new line character, okay? So we have to just, so the next line will be just, we'll go to the next line. And that is just the enter sign, okay? I can just write more, okay? Write, then Wish you all the best. Again, \n, okay? So that's it. And do not forget that, yeah, always you have to close your file, okay? File dot close. See, now if I just execute this file, run, okay? So yeah, spelling mistake is there, okay? So file dot write. But hey, yeah, again here, see, name.txt is created because just the error was in line 14 and we are just creating our file in line 11, okay? So I can just open it, run it again. So this time no error, okay, I hope. And now if I just simply open this file, see, hello world, wish you all the best. That is just written inside. So this is right, okay? The next thing that we have to do or the next way, that is append, okay? Now see, if I just have open again here and just simply write here 2 or best of luck 2, okay? It will just completely, and if I run this now, it will completely replace it. See, hello world 2 and wish you all the best 2. So it removed the previous data from this file and just replaced that with the new thing. Then now if I just open it in A, okay, in append mode. In append mode, if I just create it, then whatever I just add here, okay, new data and again new data, okay, new data 2 and new data 2, okay, new line, for example. So if I just run this, and this time if I open this name.txt, so see that is just created at the end of that, okay, and it's added at the end of that. So that is append, okay. And after that, in read mode, if you just simply want to open a file, that is just R, okay? Just simply here you have to write something else, okay? For example, I can just say that line is equal to file dot read line, okay? So see here we have gotten read line or read lines. Read line will read one line, and after that the control will just go to the next line of that, okay? So if I just read line here and after that print line, so that will it will read the first line, okay, store it inside line. Again if I just do that, okay, line is equal to file dot read line, okay, and again if I just print the line, this time it will print me the second line, okay, it means inside line now I've gotten just the second line. The next time if I just run that, I'll just have the third line, okay. So say print, yeah, hello world and wish you all the best. And the reason we have gotten one extra space here is because the print function itself adds a new line character, okay, and we have gotten a new line character at the end of our file lines as well. So simply to change that, okay, one of the things that we can do is end is equal to, inside the print function I can just write end is equal to, and here I can just write whatever, okay, this print will be just finished with that. So by default it is new line character, but simply I'll just make that an empty string, okay. So end is equal to again an empty string, okay. So if I can just run that now, see Python or the print function did not add the new line characters by itself, okay. So that is one. And the next function that we have gotten here, okay, for this is readlines, okay. See, lines is equal to file dot readlines. What does readlines do? Readlines reads all the file together and create a list, and each line will be one element of the list, okay. So something like, see, if I just print lines here, print lines, by the way, you can just, instead of these lines you can write any identifier name, doesn't matter, okay. So if I just run that, so once again, so see, this is a list, and inside that the first element is hello world new line character, then wish you all the best, two new line character, new data and new line, okay. So just that happened. So one of the things that, yeah, you can do here is we can directly use this inside a for function, okay, because this creates a list. So for line in file dot read lines. Okay, so that can happen here. And now, yeah, print line. Okay, print line. And yeah, you have to just close the file. You should not forget that. So this time again, see, we have gotten that hello world. So all the lines till the end of the file, it will just go there. Okay, and simple here again, I'll write that end equals, okay, empty string. So it does not print one new line character by itself. Okay, the print function. So that's it. Okay, and that is just kind of the three modes of file handling: read, write, and append. Okay, so some information is present here, so we will just simply read them. Okay, file input: opening, reading, and data sanitization. So you have to be careful about sanitization. Okay, to read a file, it must be opened in OR. When Python reads lines from a text file, it includes hidden new line character at the end of each line. We must use strip to sanitize this data. Okay, so one of the things that, yeah, you can just use here is print line dot strip. Okay, strip function as well removes extra white spaces from the line. Okay, so again we have gotten just the same thing. Got it? White spaces, or new line by itself is also white space, so that is line dot strip. You can just use that. And yeah, things that we had to do here, we just did already here. Okay, with read or things like that. Okay, and after that, exam strategy warning: leaving a file open can cause data corruption or memory leaks. So simply you have to be very careful to close the file. Okay, with dot close. Okay, this is very important. If you just do not do this, or you forget that, you will just lose marks in your exam. Okay, then file output writing operation. Okay, writing mode, so that is create a new file if it does not exist. If the file already exists, W completely wipes and overrides all previous content. Okay, and appending mode, or A, safely adds fresh data onto the bottom of a text document. It preserves all pre-existing browse without destroying information. Okay, so just that happens. And overall, that is kind of what we have here. Okay, final exam tips for your exam. Mode summary. Okay, so read, write, and append. We have just talked about this. Okay, data types. You have to be careful that any data you read from any file is a string. Okay, so Python treats that as a string. If you need to use them in calculations, you have to convert them using int or float functions. Okay, it means you have to do the manual costing. Then yeah, pseudocode. If you just see something, see open data.txt, so that's name of the file, for read or for write or whatever. Okay, then in read line data.txt set to data row. Simply this means create a variable data row and just read line from this and put it inside data row. Okay, that we just wrote the code earlier. Okay, things something like this. Okay, that will be data row is equal to, for example, now the file that you have opened, it is this file dot then read line. Okay, so something like that will be just created. And after that, yeah, close. Do not forget to close your files. Okay, that is very important. And again, write line, open the file for write. Okay, for read or for write. Then yeah, write line, it means just write this as a line inside this file, and after that close that. Okay, so that's it about reading and writing files. Wish you all the best. I'll be just putting solution of one of the past papers, and I'll just add the link to the description as well, and also at the end of the video I will suggest you as well for that. Okay, so wish you all the best. Good luck. Do not forget to like and subscribe our channel. Goodbye.